I can't penetrate the continuity, though. You know what I'm saying? I like superheroes. I have no problem with them. I like Hellboy. I love Hellboy. I like the Goon. That's superheroes. I like Paul Grist stuff. I can't read a company-wide clusterfuck. You'd have to pay me to read 65 books a month about why Superman died 17 times. If it was a comedy, I could get into that. I think it's funny, a lot of it, you know? That if you told me that the funny Dr. Light, the fuck-up of the Silver Age, raped the stretchy guy's happy wife, who was pregnant with a possible stretchy baby in her, and then she was killed by, and I know this shit because I read about it, but I can't read the Adam's crazy girl, the little midget man's crazy girlfriend, I would say, where's the fan fiction for that? And then if you said, no, this is what they're printing, while Justice League cartoons are running and they're selling new underoos, I'd say, wow, who dosed DC with the LSD? That's pretty fucking awesome. You know, maybe a Kupperberg got pissed off that he hasn't been allowed to do a comic in 20 years and, you know, dosed the offices. This is what we're selling to, that's what they're selling to less and less people.
Well, we heard about them.
I like superheroes. It would be nice if my daughter could pick up a modern day Wonder Woman book, you know?
Fights crime. About them trying to bring back the Watchmen. Well, the new guys in DC was thinking, we can reboot it.
Let them do it. Let them do it. It'll be funny. Do you know what I'm saying? Who do you get to write that? Even if you get somebody good to write that, it just seems wrong. Do you know what I'm saying? But they have every right to do it. Let them do it. Let them do it. Dose them with LSD before they put the orphan's nipples out. And I don't believe I said that shit. I mean, obviously it's something in Canada. So it's the wind from yesterday.
You know, Stanley's coming to Toronto in a few months.
I could give a shit.
I just thought you mentioned. You said
I like Stanley, but I'm sick of hearing about him.
Yeah.
You know, I think he should give the Kirby family some of his, spare change. A few volts. But this industry pays way too much attention to Stanley. I mean, come on. Come on. You know? I mean, Stanley hasn't done anything really too great in how many decades? Yes, he invented or co-invented or wrote dialogue for a lot of amazing characters that Jack Kirby and Steve Ditko plotted and worked on with him, and Don Heck and all those guys. I like those comics. I grew up on those comics. Stanley is a huge figure in my life. Enough. You know what I mean? Sick of it. Because he's going to die one day and we're going to get even more of it when that happens. You know, they're going to be carrying his casket down Fifth Avenue and throwing confetti and you know, Jack Kirby original art's going to be ripped up at Marvel and they're going to throw it down. And you know what I'm saying? Enough. Really. I mean, they're not having all this shit for Eisenhower anymore or any presidents. Stanley's not a god. And he's done a lot of things that I think are questionable, and he's made a lot of money where some people haven't. And a lot of people don't want to think about that because it's obnoxious. They don't want real life to intrude on their comics. And sometimes when I see him, I'm just like, stay the fuck home, Stan. I mean, come on. Enough. I see the glue melting off your toupee. That's enough. I hope you're having a good time, but enough. That's just one fan's opinion. I realize that that's not popular but
I think it's popular with a lot of people. There's a lot of people out there
who agree with you. If you put it on the internet, the three people who see this after you burn it, well, no, before you burn it, because this is as good as Otto von Stroheim's Greed. It's a film, Joe. Don't worry about it. It's not comic books, I understand. You're not going to use any of this, are you?
Probably all of it.
Oh, shit. I really do like Stanley. I realize I'm sounding very angry, but not backing down. I mean, he's deified, and it's sort of sickening the way they treat certain people in this industry who are human beings and have flaws as well as, virtues, and it's just, Stanley is appearing everywhere this year.
Well, he has to be a cameo in every single freaking movie.
He's everywhere, and they're putting him in the I'm sorry, a drawing of Stan Lee in the Spider-Man pose, carrying. Who's he carrying in that fucking Roz Kirby's corpse or something like that? Ha ha ha. You know what I mean? Ha 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 ha. You could have had so much more. If you only had Bob Kane's lawyer. Ha ha ha. This is Stan. I went to Stan Lee for Halloween one year. That was fun. That was really a lot of fun. I screwed a lot of people out of some money and rights and things like that. And I smiled all the way through it. And I said, "Oops, that's a damn shame." But I'll give Jack Kirby credit on every talk show. Now I'm sounding like I really hate the guy.
So
wow.
we'll quickly push you into something else quickly before I guess.
I'll work at Marvel again. Wow, because I'm doing so much for that company, the House of Ideas.
Simpsons. You're going to be doing some work, Simpsons work.
Probably
soon.
not anymore because I made fun of Stan Lee, and he is like unto a god.
But seriously, the Simpsons work. Can you talk about that a little bit?
I was a member of FOOM, and they didn't send me the Howard the Duck issue, and that's why I'm so angry. Okay.
You what? I think we'll go.
I'm better now.
So I think
all right.
I think now that we've emotionally affected Evan here, I think we need to wrap it up.
Fuck that. Fuck that.
So
That's it.
you know what?
Did it get uncomfortable? Was that good?
It was uncomfortable, and you're the fucking funniest guy.
No. I'm poor and I deserve it.
You're very humble.
I make fun of legends. It's true.
So once again, TCAF, day 2, very end.
Everyone, I'm really not this mean. I haven't eaten in hours.
And this Canada loves
Oh,
you.
Canada.